How are we doing?
Slick, David, slick.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, giving that away.
Oh, wow.
Wow! That was
Wowzeroonie.
kind of a bit of a bark, a squeal,
Oh
and
my
a
giddy
meow.
aunt. You're giving this away?
Yep.
This has been given away. Did you hear that,
We've got a
everybody?
code set up, Amber.
Yes, win.
Yes, I forgot.
We've got one
win.
now.
Type the word win. We're going to
Win.
send it out.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Nice, isn't it?
Oh, welcome to our home where love blooms. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So you could be with a chance of winning this wonderful creation. I made this not that long ago, actually.
You did. It only took you a few minutes,
Yeah,
didn't
it
it?
did,
It was easy.
yeah. No. One of Mel's mates.
Beautiful job, that, David.
Gorgeous. Well, how lovely is that? Hi everyone, welcome to the afternoon show. This is your last live afternoon hour before we come back to you for the extraordinaire eleganza bonanza, which is triple treats. 6 while 7:30. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited.
So mad. The 30 products in 30 minutes is the last 30 minutes.
I've heard. Yes, I've heard it's the last one. It's going to be hilarious.
It's going to be absolute carnage, but we're going to have a great time.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be brilliant. If you're not prepared to join us, please make sure to put it in your diaries so that you now know. If you've not heard about it already, where have you been? But if it's the first time you're hearing, please make sure to join us for tonight's hours. It's going to be really fun. We've got 3 half-an-hour segments, so with you for 90 minutes, but every single one is going to be different. Are we live continuously for that? We are. That's really fun. So.
David's going, when am I going to get a wee in?
Yeah, I'm going to say,
Right.
well,
Robin, keep it
better
up in
take
the
that
toilets
mic off.
before we go. Oh, yeah, that'll be interesting.
Oh, dearie me.
You don't want to hear that.
No, we do not. Well, if you're having your lunch, sorry, but also we did get lots of lunch suggestions coming through in the previous hour. Made us very rumbly tumblies.
Oh,
Rumbly tummies.
I've just had chicken.
Did you?
Had some chicken.
Oh, chicken.
Yeah, it was nice.
Chicken. Did you have it with anything? Just the chicken on its own?
Just chicken.
Just the
I'm
chicken.
like, just chicken.
Wow, just the chicken.
Warm though.
Warm. Oh, warm chicken. Very nice.
Yeah, nice.
Amber, what have you having or had?
I'm going to have a ham bagel.
Ham bagel,
Ham bagel.
amazing. And then also we've got Laura who is having a salmon and something bagel.
We just have the same thing, don't we?
Yeah, you do. Laura always have lovely lunches. We like consistency. So what we've got for you is a wonderful colour creations hour lined up for you. Is I'm going to stick around and find out what we've got lined up because it looks incredible and the deals as well that we have on this show are extraordinary. We've kind of put together chapters of what we shared with you in the previous months of some speciality products to create incredible colour finishes. And Mel's going to take you all the way through this at demonstration as well. I have got the lovely Laura on camera and Amber producing and directing the show for us. Our lovely Amber.
No one seems to say lovely Amber today.
Really?
Yeah.
That's upsetting to hear because you are so lovely.
You are lovely. But when I asked her
What?
to subtract £6.49 from £7.49, she did it on a
Yeah,
calculator.
it was fake. It was fake. I
I'd have done the same.
didn't realise. I didn't realise at the time.
And it said 1/4. She's just smiling at me.
You need to explain the 1/4 for people that weren't
For
watching.
people that didn't quite catch the reference, we were trying to work out the measurement of something.
It was
and
how thick you can go on the Glowforge.
That's what it was, and it was the depth of the thickness of material. And so Amber, a little bit of research, found out that it was in 1/4 of an inch, and she went, "Oh, it's about 1/4 inches." I was like, "So is that 1 or 4 inches?" Oh, 1/4 of an inch. All good fun. All good
So now
fun.
she's been cheeky. We just got Amber 1/4.
Yeah, do you know when I worked in a shop and people would give me, say, pay cash, and they'd give you like a £10 note, and they go, "Oh, there's the 5." I'd be like, I don't know what that means now because I've already put it in, and I'm like, "Oh, you can keep it," because I obviously wanted a rounded up amount of change back.
Oh dear.
So yeah, it used to put me in a flat spin along with other things. So if you've not joined us before, really simple, quick and easy. Facebook and Instagram, if you're going to watch us on there, just go straight to the comments section, watch us live and type in the codes that we share with you. Every single product will have a code against it. Type the word shop and then that code which is applicable to that product. So for example, shop set is going to get you that particular product for just $17.99. We're going to come to that in a few moments time along with everything else. So if you want to get those in your basket, type that in. Second you do, you'll get a message from us. That will pop up in your inbox with a link. All that you then need to do is click on the link that we have sent you. That will redirect you straight over to the Highlight Crafts website, and when you land there, you will find your basket filled with all of the items that you have been shopping for in that particular hour. Now, prior to checking it out, it is a great opportunity for you to, especially today, to have a look around at the website and see what else we have in store and offer for you, because everything we've ever shared is there on the website, plus everything that's coming up tonight. So you can still shop ahead for all of tonight's shows and get some of those deals in before they could go. Who knows? But you could get them in your basket and get them checked out. But just before you do press checkout, it's really important that you log in. Log into your Highlight Crafts account. Doing so is going to get you all those great free benefits that you know and love, such as free postage when you spend £35 and over, once your discount's taken off. Talking of discounts, you're going to get discounts off every single order and purchase that you place, and points. Now those points, whilst you're checking out logged in, those points are going to accumulate all the way up to Saturday at midnight, and then you are going to get a bonus amount, which is part of the 3rd birthday bonus points bonanza scheme, which means, and we'll show you on the screen right now for you as well, this is your key, your diagram to get all of that, and of course to look forward to all of these treats. £50 spend throughout that time period would get you 500 points. A £100 spend and a cumulative amount is 1,500 points. £200 spend, 3,000 points, and then of course the ultimate £300 spend gets you 5,000 points, which equates to £50 to spend on, quite frankly, whatever you want. And they'll be accredited to your account by the 16th of February. So with all that said and done, let's crack on with the show.
That's well exciting, that, isn't it?
Super exciting indeed.
Think about a bigger purchase.
I wonder what that could be.
Well, if you got a scan and code, you'd get extra. You get your points as normal.
You would.
You'll get your discount.
You'll get that.
You won't pay postage.
No, you won't.
And you'll get
£50 worth of points, which you could then spend on maybe an extra mat, something else, SVGs, some tools. Right, talking of tools,
right,
tools
can we start here?
Of course we can.
Because this is a bonkers deal. Now, I've already got this. I'm not missing out on this one. Every time I want something, they'll buy it. So I've got in there first. I know it's a bit naughty because I work here and it's not fair, but this is Alice's Easter present.
There we go. Well, that's it. That's your reason, plus excuse.
I've just realised what I've done.
Oh.
I bought a child with a broken thumb, a load of colouring products.
Well, how rotten of you. Oh, you'll have to use it yourself.
No, she'll wait. It'll be a good incentive.
Yeah, it will.
She might be better by then.
To get better.
Hopefully. Right, now then, we have got a fabulous set here. Seriously, guys. I know, a lot of you might not colour in as a hobby, but sometimes we need pens, we need pencils, we need mechanical pencils. We've got blue tack in here, which you can actually use as an eraser to remove graphite.
How exciting.
There you go. So there is a plan. So in this bundle, which is fabulous, first of all, you're going to get 4 metallic ball tip pens. All right, so similar to Sakura, but a British brand. Helix. How many of us remember Helix from school, right? You're getting a gold, a silver, a green, and a red, all right? And they've got that lovely metallic to them. They are a 1mm gel pen. If you put these into your universal pen holder, you'll need to wrap tape around them to make them hold inside that holder, unless you've got the small pen holder from Scan and Cut. But these are fabulous. Even if you just sign your cards with them, they're great. Now, next, we've got 12 assorted colouring pencils. These are great just to keep in your handbag. If you've got children or grandchildren and you're going out for dinner, something just like this in your handbag is great, right?
12 of them as well.
These are also good for shrink plastic, because when you colour on printable shrink plastic, I would use the frosted one. It's called Clear on our website. It's not. It's like somebody's sanded back one side, and you either print or stamp on that side. When you colour in with printable shrink plastic, or any shrink plastic to be fair, you don't need to be really accurate and fill it all in, because as it shrinks down, the colour shrinks and the intensity comes out. It's a brilliant product. If you don't like colouring but you need to do that, shrink plastic, best friend all day, every day. Love it for that. We then got 6 of our multi-surface markers from Creative. Now these are fabulous. They'll go on stone, paper, glass, wood, metal, terracotta, acetate, all those different mediums. So you're going to get 6 of those. These will be really good for the kids to paint eggs with.
Yes,
definitely. For Easter. You know, the polystyrene eggs would be great with this. You're then going to get a set of sketching pencils. Now, this deal is phenomenal. I'm going to show you how to colour with a pencil. Just a pencil, a paper stump, and a bit of blue tack.
How exciting. Very
so you've got that. You're then going to get 12 illustration markers. Now, these are your alcohol markers. They have a bullet end on one end, a chisel on the other. This I would use for edging my card. So instead of going out and buying 12 different colours of card, I would just use this for my mats and layers.
Perfect.
All right, so you're not wasting your nice posh card. You can use them for that. They're also good for colouring with. So the difference between an alcohol marker and a felt tip, which is what we used to have when we were kids, didn't we? Is when you colour with the felt tip, it pills the paper because they're water-based. So you're putting a water-based medium onto a piece of card, right? And they pill, and you also get the lines so you can see where you've coloured in, because you go over it gets darker. An alcohol marker doesn't give you any lines. So if you just colour in one block colour, you don't see those lines. It's a whole different concept, because alcohol won't pill the paper because it evaporates. So it evaporates really quickly. And the best way to tell a good quality alcohol marker, because believe you me, there are some out there that I wouldn't have given, they're rubbish.
Yeah.
I mean, really bad, is to smell it. And if it smells like alcohol, they're a good quality. If it smells like acetone, like nail varnish remover, don't touch them.
Oh, okay.
Because they're awful. So I once walked the big trade show at CHA in America with one of the buyers from Create and Craft, and we walked onto a stand and he went, Mel, alcohol markers. And I went over, picked one up and went, no, put it back. He went, how do you know that? So I told him. Anyway, a few months later he rang me up and went, Mel, I've managed to get some alcohol markers. They smell like vodka, so they'll be really good. That was his sales pitch to me. I was like, brilliant, Sam, love that. But these smell like alcohol. Now, one of my favourite things, and if you do any tracing with graphite paper, these are the pencils to use. If you're doing your, will you do me a favour, Debbie? Will you just nip next door and get that quilling frame that Geraldine did? We have started to do quilling here, and one of our lovely customers, Geraldine, sent in this beautiful frame, and it was one of her first projects, if not her first, I can't quite remember. But she's got letters, and she's gone round, so she's drawn out the letter and then gone just with a strip of paper and glued it all the way around. This will be the best thing to mark out that letter because the leads are fine. So in here you're going to get your 4 mechanical pencils. We don't just give you one that you can put different leads in. We've given you 4 different ones. They all have an eraser at the top, and they are in it already, and a lead already in it. And you get your 4 spare erasers at the bottom. You also get spare leads for each one of the different pencils. So 0.3, 0.5, 0.7 and 0.9. If you're using Stephanie's technique with the graphite paper and you're tracing it onto a piece of card, these are the best pencils you can use because they have a really fine tip and it looks fabulous. I'm just saying these will be really good for drawing out the letters first,
that's a great idea.
because you'll get a really fine outline to them. So you're going to get your mechanical pencils in there as well. Now all of this, guys, is $17.99 before your discount.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
And we're not finished yet. We've got 6 purple glitter Uniball pens. Right, so really nice quality there. I'm going to give you a tip with this, and I'm not saying this because this has happened. I'm saying this because it's a good tip. If you've ever got a pen and it's coming out a little bit random, so a bit here and a bit there, just roll it in between your hands like that. It warms the ink up.
Oh, right, okay.
And it allows it to flow really smoothly. You're going to get 6 of those. I'd expect to pay $17.99 for 6 pens of that quality.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you're also going to get some blue tack. Why do I need blue tack, Mel? Well, believe you me, you're going to want that. So all of that for $17.99. Now you buy somebody an egg for Easter, gone like that. Buy them this. Think about all the wonderful things they can do with it. That is incredible value for money. because
Oh,
you're still going to
absolutely.
get your club discount.
Yeah.
You'll still get your points. Get that basket spent to over £35 after your discounts, and we'll pay your postage. Right, new.
New.
Now, we have been doing a lot of products recently from a fabulous art brand. Do you want to switch? Or I feel like you're on the wrong
Yeah,
side.
shall I
Are you in a
switch?
bit funny position?
Don't know. It feels a bit strange. Yeah,
Does
there we
feel
go.
a bit strange. There we
There
are.
we are.
Better presenter.
Sorted. There we are.
Trouble. And we've been working with a brand called Royal and Langnickel, which are a renowned worldwide artist brand, and their quality is exceptional.
It's so good.
But every time the rep comes in, I keep saying, right, how much are they? And he'll tell me the price, and I'll go, yeah, but what's the retail price?
Yeah.
And every single product so far is like, that is the retail price. He
It's
said to me last time,
unbelievable.
when are you going to get your head around that? I went, I can't.
Yeah, it's fact. That is it. And the prices are irresistible. Like those inks that we did. What?
I know.
$22.99. It doesn't make
Honestly,
any sense, but it does.
I don't know how they do it, but I'm glad they do. Well, I do now they do it. They buy massive quantities because they're a world global art brand. So what we've done is we've selected some packs for you. So in this particular set, you're going to get 12 of your drawing pencils. You're going to get 12 of your sketching pencils, which go from a 5H, which is a hard lead, to a 6B, which is a soft lead. So these are perfect for colouring with your graphite. And then you're also going to get a set of 12 watercolour pencils. Now, these work out at £6 a set before you discount, 50 pence
Blimey.
a pencil. 50 pence for this
50p?
quality.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I'm going to let you into a little secret. Well, it's not a secret, it's just a fact.
Okay.
I own the Derwent Colour Soft and the Derwent Inktense in a tin, and they cost me the best part of £100. Now, I've tried these drawing pencils this morning, just before we went live, out of the tin that we've got coming up for you as well. They are just as good. So I'm
There
a
you
bit
go.
sick now.
Yeah, well, this is it.
It's like those, what are the brush ones that we bring you, the ones with the proper brush?
Yes,
the
I
watercolour
do.
ones.
Yep.
Those compared to the clean colour.
Oh,
There is, honestly, now I've learnt my lesson. Twice I've done it now.
Well, you
bought
don't know until you
expensive.
try, do
No,
you? You don't.
Because you go for an art brand and you pay more, thinking that that's why you go and pay more, because you're going for a quality brand. And then an art brand comes along and turns that on its head.
yeah.
So if you want this
Different.
one,
I mean, look at that.
you'll get all three. I know.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I keep saying to him, what's the retail price? Because
Well,
I'd
we had
expect us to buy them at that price.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they have been bundled together to give you a great saving, which it should be $21.97, but this show offer today is even further discounted down to $17.99. It's shop set for this one. This is going to give you those 3 different chapters, 3 different
Yes.
reasons to have this in your collection. But again, at that price, less your club discount, you've got an exceptional deal there, haven't you?
It's fabulous.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
So 3 gifts, or 3 little gifts to yourself. Even me, who's a chocoholic, I'd rather have those than a chocolate egg.
Oh, me too. Well, I always used to get paints for Easter. My grandma would always get me Easter. My mum would always get me paints. I'd always have paints, something to play with, something to make, something like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right. Those in your basket.
Oh.
Right now.
Can I open them?
No,
Why?
not yet.
Oh.
Do you remember that first day at school?
Yeah.
First day of new term, new year, you get all new pencils. Are you ready? Come on, Laura.
The smell.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
36
Oh.
of your pencils, all in colour order. Look at that,
Oh, that's a nice colour.
isn't it?
Is that butter?
Now you can smell them.
Can I smell them?
Yeah. Oh, something really nice about a set of wooden pencils, isn't there?
Oh my gosh, they smell
Can I just
really
show you
nice.
this? Artist quality. Now, I would be expecting to pay $49.99 if I saw that in a shop. $17.99 for 36 Royal and Langnickel artist quality pencils.
They're made from a redwood as well.
They are.
They smell incredible. The quality, you can just see it straight away. Oh, that's a dream.
I know.
Look at those. They're
I
all hand
know.
dipped as well.
They
'cause
are,
You've got all
look.
of the colours on there.
Aren't they fabulous?
Oh,
Now,
they're dense.
We've just had the DigiStamp download on.
We have.
Our
Got it
Corinne
through.
has printed off some of those for me, so you can see how
Lovely.
we're going to work with those. But this, what a treat.
That's an
isn't
absolute treat.
I love these pencils, honestly. Even though I've spent all that money on the other ones, I've actually used them quite a lot. These, love that. It's just something magical about that. Takes me back to being a little girl.
Oh, they're really nice and soft.
Aren't they? And they give you almost like a waxy sheen
I was about
to
to
them.
say. Oh, they glide. They're not scratchy.
Nope, at all.
That's so special. Love that.
Right, so if you want a tin, what a gift. Shop tin, 17.99.
36 for 79.
They're 50 pence a pencil.
These deals on this show are unbelievable.
Well, I know because when I used to teach scrapbooking, I worked in an art shop, and their I want to say Coloursoft pencils were £1.49 each for the Derwent Coloursoft, 50 pence. Good quality.
Well, I remember the days when I used to always go into WH Smith and they were like £1 each, at least. And they were like for your bog standard.
And look at the white.
Oh, that is
This
nice.
is over black, look.
All your
You
highlighting.
can see how soft they are. Look.
Pencil
The sign of
drawing's
a really good
beautiful.
pencil is you don't end up with a lot of dust.
Yes.
If you end up with a lot of dust, it's because the lead's a little bit too hard. But look at that. But you can go super fine, or you can colour that. And you do get, if I just
you do.
bring that up, you get that waxy look and feel to them. These are, look at that.
That's stunning.
Almost looks metallic.
It does, doesn't
it?
it?
It's got that sheen to it. Please don't miss out on these pencils. I know colouring isn't for a lot of people because there's a lot of rules. Well, no,
But they're made to be broken.
I don't do rules, do I? Well, you've got to do this with this. No. We're just going to colour in. Alice, I say that all the time. No. We're going to colour in together, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to get a really good effect.
Nice.
Right,
Oh my
now
goodness.
then,
Get
fine
those.
liners. Love these.
We love a fine liner.
Love a fine liner. Again, Royal & Langnickel graphic illustration markers, artist quality. You've got a 005, which is super, super fine. So if you ever stamp something or you print something off and your printer misses a bit, your 0.05 will become your best friend because that's super, super fine and you can just fill in lines. You've then got a 0.1, which is another really fine one. You've got a 0.3 and a 0.5, which you could use in your universal pen holder. Just drop your pressure right back to negative because you don't want to push that tip back into that barrel. And then you've also got a super fine brush nib in here as well, which is superb, I have to say. And again, $9.90.
It's $9.99 for these.
I know, they are fabulous. They're
5 in
pigment ink,
total.
acid free. So for your journaling and your scrapbooking, please make sure the pens that you use are acid free. And never, ever, 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 ever,
Oh,
do you get the message?
ever.
Ever
Ever.
put a pencil or a ballpoint pen and write on the back of your photographs because it breaks the enamel and eventually that writing will come through on your picture.
Really good tip, that.
These,
Absolutely.
superb, artist quality, non-toxic. These, superb, shop marker.
Oh, we've got to get those. £9, under £10 for those ones. Today you can literally be building up, and all with all the brand new stuff. A fresh stash, the new year. Maybe you need to replenish some
Absolutely.
of what you've got. We've got a variety of, well, metallics on the show. I remember when we bought these in, and they went absolutely crazy. This for you is your metallic range. We've got the primers as well, but this is Shop Metallic, $14.99 for 6 colours. You can hear them already. I love these.
If you've ever wondered, like me, if you've ever sat there and thought, I really want Poscas, but they're out my price range, these are as good. I'm just going to do this. So when you're priming them, you're just going to press it, the nib down, the barrel down. Look at that. And don't do this, because every time you do that, you're stopping the flow. Every time you do that, you're starting again. So just let that colour. Look at that. In a pen.
It's like you're painting with cadence from a
Look
pen.
at that.
It's like the copper shade. That's gorgeous.
Isn't it? So you get your bronze in there, and I love these because there's unusual colours in. You've got a silver. Now you're going to shape them to weight them.
Do them all in one go.
Look at the silver. David, look at that coverage.
Let's have a look.
Oh, that's a chisel end. Oh, yes, you get an extra different nibbing, don't you?
Oh, yes, you do. You can
You get
turn
a
them
bullet
round.
in one, so you get another nib. You can take the chisel nib out with tweezers, turn it round, and you've got the round tip. I've forgotten about that.
Yeah, oh, I want to play. Ooh. So just hold it down. Oh my gosh. Look at that colour.
Next one. Green.
It's like reflective.
Fabulous. These are brilliant. So I have been saving up forever, it feels like, for Poscas, and then these came along and I was like, right, well, that one is going towards something else.
Absolutely.
Because these are just as good. So shake it to wake it. These are also good instead of buying your mirror card.
Yes.
So just go around the edge.
Oh, for all your mats and layers.
Like that, look. Like that, with all
Love
your mats
that.
and layers.
There
Fine
you have
edge. Go thicker if you want to.
I know a lot of people cut a line down the middle of
Look
the
at
end,
this.
don't they?
You can see the silver starting to come through. Look, as that green dries, look how it brings the silver through. It's like the triangles out of Quality Street.
It
colour.
is. Yeah, it is
I know
that
that because
one.
I've just eaten one.
I think they're the only ones that are still in foil.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's strange that, isn't it?
No, they've
Interesting.
changed to paper haven't they,
Yeah,
'cause it's
they-
more environmentally friendly.
Yeah, it's true.
Needs to be more, I need to be more friendly when we've got chocolates in our house because Mick does the worst thing ever. Goes to the tub, takes chocolate out, eats chocolate, puts the wrapper back in the tub.
That's a crime.
And he does it now to annoy me because it drives me up the wall.
Well, that's just...
Oh, hey up.
Oh, you've
Next
changed
one,
your
I
name.
don't think we put the nick in quite properly there. So that will just go back into there. Look at the pink.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
my
that's
gosh.
a proper raspberry, that. In the nicest possible way. Not that kind of raspberry. A blower raspberry. That takes me back. It's like Cracker Jack, that. And then we've also got a blue for you in here as well. Seriously, guys, I know we're having a lot of fun here, but if you have been considering acrylic markers, these, and I'm not going to say these are brilliant for the price that you're paying. These are just brilliant, full stop.
Yes.
The price that you're paying is the cherry on top because
Yeah.
these are superb quality. Please don't miss out on these. Shop Metallic.
They're under £15.
I know.
They're under £15 for
That-
those
that
metallic
is what,
shades.
£2.50 a pen?
So you've got your silver.
£2.50 a pen.
Oh my word. And these are an acrylic paint inside here as well. You've got this wonderful, as Mel said, a raspberry. You've got that deep blue, that mint green.
I know
You've
what
got
I
the
wanted to
gold,
do.
silver, and you've got that copper or chestnut bronze inside there too. So you can go onto multiple surfaces with these as well, though, can't you? Not just card. You can
Well,
go
I'm
onto...
going to see if they'll work on vinyl.
Oh.
If they dry on vinyl. Well,
Absolutely.
it's
Well,
going
they're
on that slick
acrylic.
surface. Well, exactly. That's
So they
what I'm
should
thinking.
do.
Look
The
at that.
water-based acrylic. So you'll be able to go onto wood as well with these. You could be able to
Gonna
go
leave
into your
that.
resin.
Leave that. See what happens.
We'll see what happens with that. Now, coming up for you, we also have the primaries as well.
We
So
do.
same assortment,
Yes.
configuration, but in your primary block acrylic colours as well. Also £14.99, 6 pens in total, £14.99.
I know.
Shop
That is
Primary.
crazy. Now, coming up next, we've got a set where we've got a big chunky one, a bit like the Big Zig glue pen. And our lovely Amanda bought one with that brand on, Posca, and she paid $12.99 for one. I know. By the time you've taken your discount off, taken the value of your points that you're going to get back off, seriously, and I wouldn't tell you this if I didn't mean it. You know what I'm like? I won't tell you anything that I wouldn't buy myself. These are categorically as good as Poscas.
Wow.
Put them on your canvases, put them on your fabrics, all of that. Just going to see if it's starting to dry. Yeah, I think
Oh, it's
gonna dry.
evaporating. Yeah,
It is, yeah.
definitely.
I put quite a thick layer on as well, just to test it. But seriously, if you've been contemplating things like that, pebble painting was massive.
Yeah, it is. It's
Just
huge.
go out, and Alice does it. It's the cutest little thing. So she'll get pebbles, she'll paint on them, and then she goes to the park with Jack and leaves them
Yeah.
for people to take home. How cute is that? I know. It's just an excuse for her to colour in, but she loves it. That is such a lovely thing to do. Think about it, not just for the kids, but for you. These are artist quality brands. You know, these aren't some imitation that's come in. These are top quality artist markers. Please don't miss out on them because they're great. These will also go on things like glass and metal as well.
Yeah,
won't
they will do. Multiple surface. And
Fabulous.
acrylic paint will go on a variety of surfaces. It depends on what it is that you're wanting to apply it to. But stone, metal, wood, paper, cardstock, glass, ceramic.
Stained glass windows.
Ooh.
Your stained glass windows that we bought you, Cathedral of Colour,
Yes.
with the outline, whether you got the dye
Oh.
or you got the SVGs. Put those, if you've got SVGs, cut them out of black vinyl and put them on construction weight acetate, and then colour them in metallic.
Do you know what I'm thinking as well? Because they're acrylic and they'll wash out, you could go through silk screen. You could colour in through a silk screen and the back door. You could go through a silk screen.
30 products in 30 minutes, That's all I can be thinking of. Right.
Okay. Oh my God, where is this show going?
I don't know. That's ridiculous.
Time is evaporating.
Right, we need to move quicker.
Yeah, let's go quick.
These, phenomenal value for money. I don't know where the open ones have gone. Oh, have we got some on there? Brilliant. Can you pass me the white ones, please?
Yes.
Because that's the one that impresses me the most. Oh, some of them have got some in
there we
and
go.
some of them haven't.
Can we open that one?
Yes, please. Right, now then, white. This is the one that Amanda paid $12.99 for with the Posca brand on it.
Okay.
This is what happens, you see. A trend comes in. Everybody jumps on the bandwagon and buys what they think they need. Look at this. Ready?
Oh, look at that.
Look at that as a white pen. It's like painting lines on the motorway.
I was about to say, you could get a part-time job on this road.
I could. I'd be good at that, wouldn't I? Look.
Look at that.
If you want a good quality white pen, you need
solid.
these in your life. I know.
The opacity of that is blocked.
I know. Then you've got
oh my gosh.
a 2mm one, because it doesn't stop there. So for £3 less than Amanda paid for one, I don't think that one's been primed. Oh yeah, it does. Look, you've got a chisel nib. Look at that. Okay, so you get that one as well.
That one needs priming, I think.
This one needs priming. So to prime it, shake it to wake it.
Shake it to wake it.
Then you're just going to press that nib down and be patient. If I had £1 for everyone, I've seen people doing that. It drives me mad.
I always see people doing that, so I thought that's what you do.
No, you don't need to. All you're doing is that nib is going in and breaking the seal.
Yeah.
That's all it is, look.
It's like when we had those glue pens on today, and we were talking about the capillary, how it releases. Yeah. It's like if you imagine, like, you know, it sounds daft, but you know when you flush a toilet, and inside a cistern you've got that, and it pulls it up, you're essentially lifting that to release that through. That's what it does, isn't it? If you visualise it. It's really interesting, the inside of a pen.
It's to drive me crazy now. And then we've also got your fine nib, and I'm going to go over the white with the black.
Oh, look. Colour on colour as well. It's not fetching the previous one.
Isn't that beautiful? There is no white left on that pen.
I was just about to say, when you picked that up, there was nothing on it.
Nothing on it, right? That's the quality. However, the price...
How are these $9.99?
I don't know, but they are. So please grab them while we've got them. We've got them in white, we've got them in black, and we've got them in silver. Do not miss out on these pens. If Amanda paid $12.99 for one like that, you're getting all four of them for $9.99. This is the best white pen you will ever use. It's superb.
It's brilliant.
If you don't believe me, go out and buy your Poscas. But honestly...
There you go, $9.99. Shop white to go for those four. If you want to go for the black ones, it is shop black, also £9.99, and shop silver, $9.99. How's that feel? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is.
That's still wet. You can see where that shine is, but it's drying on the vinyl.
Well, it's paint, isn't it, at the end of the day? So it does take just a minute or so. Fabulous. Now, a quick nod to the cardstock. Do you want to go over to the demo area? I'm just going to quickly mention, we do have here out on the show for you, just while Mel gets ready, 300 GSM. We've got a pack of 50 sheets here for you. This is a preference of cardstock that's going to be featured within today's shows. We've not got the premiums on here for a specific reason. We're going to talk more about that as we go through the hour. But we have got the 300 GSM on here for you. To go for this one, it's shop card, £12.99. We then also as well have for you the same cardstock but in a lower weight. It's 140 gram, 140 GSM there, and you're going to get a pack of 100 sheets inside here for you. This is Shop Pure. It is from the Craftmaster range. It is, if you like, the heritage core range of Craftmaster, because it's built around the die and the cut of paper, and that's exactly what we're showcasing on this hour for you. So keep your comments coming in as well. I'll get some read out, but Smell, take it away.
Smell?
Did I say that? No, did I?
Smell.
But Smell, take it.
It's like Smee, Mr. Smee.
It's when everyone asks for anything, I go, oh, that smells. And they're like, why does it? I went, no, it smells.
I know, right. Can you pass me a little bit of blue tack, love, please?
Go on then. Just a little bit there for you.
Thanks. Just a little bit. We were talking about this the other day on the end of glue applicators to make a picky up tool.
Yes. Great shout.
This. Right, we're going to use it in a different way. So I'm going to start off with the graphite pencils and then we'll go into colour. I don't want anybody to be scared of colouring in. And if you are, this is a really, really good place to start. I remember there's a lovely lady in the craft industry called Jo Channon, and she used to do a double day. And I went and we had a picture similar to this of a flower, and everybody had one pencil, a paper stump, and a little bit of putty rubber. And I went in with this sample and every single person went, I can't do that. And every single person walked out went, that's amazing. So I thought I'd teach you. So we're going to start with a very soft lead, so a 6B. So the higher the number, the softer the lead is. And we're just going to start and just put a little bit of this down. Now you need the lightest of touch with this. You do not want to be going in like that. All right, you want to be really light. Remember, you can add it, you can take it away with the blue tack / putty rubber. Thanks. I only need a little bit. Oh, now you've given me blue tack. Now you've lost me for all the rest of the day. Right, so let's say we're going to colour in this petal. And this is something you can do on a tray on your knee at night. I am hardly touching that paper. So you're going to go in really nice and light, and you're just going to go up about, I don't know, 1/3 of the way. All right, go round the side like that, and then come down from the bottom. All right, once you've got your first layer down, you can then start to go in and add a little bit more depth to that colour. All right, so now I've got that down, I'm going to go over again with a little bit more pressure, but it's still the lightest of touch. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. Just a very, very light touch. The harder you go, the more difficult it's going to be to blend.
Okay.
Right? So you want the lightest of touch. I'm also leaving a little area there where there's no colour at all. And then you take one of these. Now we sell these, you'll find them on the website. You need a sanding block and you need a tortillon or a paper stump. And all you're going to do now is go in here and you're going to blend this through. And you literally go around in small circular movements, and look how that graphite moves and blends. So you stand up with that. Then you take a little bit of your blue tack / putty rubber, and where you want the light, you press it down and you lift it.
Oh, look at this.
And it takes the colour out. And then you can go back in and just very gently soften that. Then you're going to go in with a hard nib. So I've got a 3H here, and I'm then going to do that flick, and I'm going to put in that detail. So it's like when you used to mark your friend's work at school and you do a tick like that. It's like that, but without the downward stroke. It's just that. And you're lifting at the end, so you're not doing that. That will give you a solid blunt end. You're doing that, like you're ticking. And always, always start at the base. So don't have, so if you've got a shadow, which is what will be cast by the centre of this petal here, you never get a shadow, then a shape, then a gap, then the shadow. The shadow always comes from underneath. So that's exactly what we're going to do. The other thing that I like to do, and this might surprise you a little bit, is work on my embossing mat from my Pro Cut.
I was just going to ask you.
There's a little bit of a squish to it.
Oh.
And it just enables the pencil. It's not as hard on a surface, and it will protect your nibs a little, your leads a little bit as well.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I always do that. If I'm embossing anything like that, I always work foiling pen. I always work on top of it. It just softens it. So you can then start to see, now if you think, oh, actually that's a bit dark, you can go in and just shape the little bit of graphite to the shape that you want. And as soon as you touch that, it will remove that graphite. So here's the thing. I think what people worry about with colouring in is, what if I go outside the lines? What if I get it wrong? What if I put too much down? With graphite, it's a really good way of learning to breathe, slow down, add the colour that you need. But look at that now. That petal literally looks like it's doing that. And it's one pencil. And then the hard one to put the detail in. It really is fabulous. I love colouring with graphite. It's a really clever thing to do. Now, you can either get your sketching pencils with your colouring pencils and your drawing pencils and your watercolour, or you can get them in that bundle, which is what these are, for $17.99 plus everything else.
For all of that.
Honestly, it's worth a try at that price, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You might not want to ever colour with pencils and do watercolour, but you might want to try the graphite. That's it. Brilliant. Right, now then on this one, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So we're going to go in a little bit lighter, but I know that this petal, this one right here, is behind this petal. So I'm going to go in a little bit darker in there. And once you get used to the pressure that you don't need, basically, you'll then start to feel much more comfortable doing it. And then when you're using your tortillon or your paper stump, you're just going to go around in small circular motions like this. I'm going to go in with the hard nib now. So I'm going to go in and put that detail in, just that flick technique like that. I'm going to come down from the bottom like so. And then we're going to go back in with our tortillon and our eraser. And who knew? Blue tack, right? I know, right? I'll tell you what, putty rubbers are expensive. Blue tack isn't. In fact, we've got a great deal on it at the moment. It's included in that $17.99. But look at that. If I turn this round now, that is going to look absolutely spectacular when it's all coloured in. How easy is that? Everybody and anybody can do this, and I'd love you to have a go, because you will find so much satisfaction in that. And colouring in, I know there's, you know, it gets some bad press, doesn't it? Because there's been all sorts of different people over the years coming on, mainly with alcohol markers and teaching you different ways to use them. Get the quality product. That product will do the job for you, okay? Buy a cheaper product, forget it. That $17.99 bundle are some of the best quality pens that you'll get, so treat yourself. Right, there's loads of stuff in that. We'll go through it in a few minutes. Right, now then, colouring with coloured pencils. Now then, what we're going to do with this here is, I like the pinks in here. And normally I wouldn't put kind of an orangey based pink with a blue based pink, but it seems to work with this, which I'm really, really pleased about. And in this kit, I mean this, I wish I'd seen these before I spent a fortune on mine. And I mean a fortune. These are lovely. You've got really beautiful soft yellows but warmed undertones. You then go into your peaches, so that one would go in there. This one would be perfect for skin tones, all right? Then you add a little bit of pink in for your blush. So you go all through those colours into your blue base pinks, through into your purples, your reds into your burgundies, your blues, your grey greens, which are wonderful. Love the greens in this kit. Look at these burgundies going into the rich warm browns, and then you've got your black, your grey and your white in there as well. Seriously guys, these are fabulous quality. If they weren't, so we were, I know where I was. I'd done my speed awareness course. It's 3 hours of my life I'll never get back. I know, well, it's my own fault. I wouldn't mind, I was only going like 55 and a 50, so rude. Anyway, I came down from that, and the rep was here from Royal and Langnickel, and Stephanie needed to go to an appointment, so she said, can you just go through the products? That was a moment for me where I can go, right, I'm going to choose what I know our customers will love, what the right price is, and the quality is exceptional. If I didn't think that these were any good, we wouldn't stock them. It literally is that black and white. Right, so I'm going to go in first of all, and when I'm colouring with a pencil, I start with my lightest colour first. And I tend to go around in small circular movements. So I'm not doing that. In fact, I'll do it with a darker colour. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. And then I'm going back on myself like that. And I'm using very small circular movements, which gives you a better finish than just that. All right, so try it. You might like that way. If you don't, prefer going in straight lines, that's fine. You do you. And then just take your time. The key to colouring in is patience and time. Now these I can see working on, this is working on our 250 pure print. which is a perfect card for this. You're starting to get that waxy sheen to it. So you're starting to get that very slight sheen to the lead in there, okay? Right, so now I've put my light colour down. I have left some white space. And when I'm leaving white space, I wouldn't leave white space down here or up here, but where it's wider there, that's where the light's going to hit it more. That's going to make it bounce off, and that's going to make it the lightest place. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add in my middle tone. So the lighter of the blue pinks. I'm going right down to the base of the centre of this flower, where it is like that, and then I'm going to work up the sides, right? Bearing in mind that the tighter the petal is at the tip, that's going to be a little bit darker. This petal is behind that petal, so this petal is going to cast a shadow, so it's going to be a little bit darker around there. It's really obvious once you think about it logically, wherever the light hits, so anything underneath, behind, or far away from the light source. I always imagine that you stood in a tunnel, right? So you're in a long tunnel and it's pitch black and there's one single light bulb above you. The further away from that light source you go, the darker it gets. It really is as simple as that. So your widest area is where the light bounces. Anything behind or on top, or underneath rather, is always going to be darker. So now what I'm going to do with my darkest colour is going very lightly, and I'm doing that flick technique again. Now you will find which direction you prefer to do that in, whether you flick up from the bottom or down from the top. You'll find your way, right? And then I'm going to go back in with my lightest colour, and I'm going to use small circular movements to blend those colours together. Now I don't want them a seamless blend, which is good because they're a pencil. I want them to still have that texture, and then very, very lightly just go over where you've left that white space, or leave the white space. Now you can always go in and add. So I want to go back in and add a little bit more detail in here. And what I'm doing is I'm starting right at that black line there. So these are from the Digistamps that we had on the previous show. So I never do this. I never flick down from the top like that. It always comes from the top line or up from the bottom line like that. Now I'm going to see what happens when I colour this one in, having gone in dark first, right, and see what we get like this. If you want to do flick techniques across all of it, you can. It gives you a very different look and feel. But if you like a smooth finish, I'll tell you what, these would be good. If you've got any of the adult colouring books, these are going to be great. I bought one year for alcohol markers, and the paper was that rubbish. It soaked through nearly every layer, and it wasn't cheap either, and it really annoyed me. Can you imagine? It's stomping back into the shop. So, well, unfortunately, we can't do anything about it. It's how it's been made. I was like, yeah, rubbish. Now then, look at that. Completely different look and feel doing it that way. It's cool, isn't it? In fact, I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to bend it like that so that you can see the difference there, and you'll start to see that sheen on top of there. Now then, I'm going to go and grab that black piece of paper, because the sign of a really good pencil is what they're like on black. So bear with, I'm coming back. I'll use this little scrap here that I've got because I want to finish that flower off. I like that, I like it a lot. Right, let's have a look. So light colours, nice. All right, darker colours. Yep, look, you can still see the colour. If this was an inferior pencil, it would all be sinking in by now. Let's try a light blue. That's usually a good tester. Yeah, look at that. So you can colour, and it does give you that sheen. They have a waxy base to them. They're absolutely beautiful. And you can go really, really, really pale, or really, really, really deep with the same pencil. They are absolutely fabulous. The only thing I would say to you is, please, if you're going to get these, get yourself a really good quality pencil sharpener, because you don't want to be using a cheap one. A cheap one will break the lead, and you don't want that. It'll also make the wood go a little bit funny. My dad always used to sharpen them with his penknife. I can hear him now doing that over the bin in the kitchen. And my mum going, is that going all over my floor? I've just mopped it. And my dad rolling his eyes behind her back. It's funny, isn't it, what you remember? Right, so that's colouring with graphite and colouring with your coloured pencils. If you've never tried it before, give it a go. It's a lot of fun. If you put too much down, I wonder if this will remove that. I've never tried it with that. Let's have a look, see. Oh yeah, it does, look. Oh, now then. Now you need your blue tack. Look, it's taking the colour out. That's cool. Love that, because if you can take the fear out of colouring, oh, that's fabulous. Look at that. Didn't expect that to work, to be fair, but it does. Look at that. Wow. That's really good. So now you've no fear, right? Because you can add colour and you can take it away, which is fabulous. Have we got any questions, Amber?
No.
Have we got a lot of people typing win?
Yeah, I've reminded them as well.
Yes, don't forget to type win. I'm going to give away that frame up there. Right, come with me. Let's go and have a look what we've got on this counter, because it's fabulous. Right, first of all, we have got, tidy everything up. So he just walks out and leaves his everywhere. Nearly. Very nearly. Right, let's talk about pencils first of all. That metallic on your vinyl, lovely. It's still a bit tacky there because I put a very thick layer on. There, completely dry. Love that. So if you're cutting your vinyl on your if you're cutting your vinyl on your scan and cut, let's say you've done a doily design, you could then colour over the top, leave it to dry, peel it off. I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I? Right, sorry, random. Drawing pencils, you're going to get 12 of them in here. These are the same quality that are in that tin, but you get 12 of them. You can get 12 drawing pencils, sketching pencils, so your graphite. If you've got those Reeves books, you know, the A4 and the A5 with the black cover, that's a really good paper for that. It's like a cartridge paper. And then you've also got 12 of your watercolour pencils. So if you want to dip in and have a taster session of all three techniques, that's a brilliant set for you to go for. 36 pencils in total, $17.99 before your discount. If you're like me and you like everything done properly, look at these tins. How lovely is this? I love pencils in a tin. There's something really satisfying about it. They all end up in a pencil case within a week, but I like that initial. I know. Shop tin, $17.99. Fran's reminded me to Chester glue pens.
Yeah, just a reminder.
I know, everyone needs to remind me. I've said that, I must have said that a dozen times and I keep forgetting. My brain won't hold information. Blinking menopause. Coming back as a cat. Right, I am. I'm going to go out and cause chaos all day, get fed in every house and then come back and fall asleep in front of the fire, right? Bridget's just arrived home. Welcome home, Bridget. Be back with us tonight, won't you? These are fabulous. Now then, your graphic illustration markers, 5 pieces, your 0.05. Now, if you've got something like a Digistamp and you're trying to scan it in, or any stamp actually, and you're trying to scan it in and it's not finding the outside edge because it's not complete, it will go into the design and find its next full shape. So we need to make sure that there's a little line that joins it. So on a Digistamp, for example, you might have the stem at the bottom open. Just use your 0.05. There's a myth out there that you have to use a thick black marker to go around the edge of anything. I don't know who's been telling people that, but it's not true. This, as long as it's a complete line, it doesn't need to be thick. These are going to be fabulous. You've then got a 0.1, which again is another really fine nib. You've then got a 0.3 and a 0.5, which will be good in your universal pen holder. And then you're also going to get a brush. We only got a minute left. Yeah. Flipping it, where did that hour go? Right, metallic markers. Don't miss out on those. Look how fabulous they look now they've dried. The coverage, this is on black. Isn't that incredible? So if you want those, you get 6 of them. And I'm going to put this out there. These are as good as Poscas. I'm not going to say they're better because they're not, but the prices, just putting that out there. 14.99. If you want them in primaries with your black and your white, you can get those as well. They're not metallic, they're a matte finish, they're lovely. Then these, I mean, this for me, if you've got £9.99 to spend today and you want a really good quality white marker, you will not get any better than these. Look at the coverage on that. That's because it's not ink, it's acrylic. Isn't that superb? And you get 4 different sizes in each box. We have them in white, we have them in black, and we have them in silver. Now, a quick reminder before I love you and leave you till 6 o'clock tonight. I might need to lie down in a dark room first. We are bringing this back, our triple birthday bonus points bonanza. Apparently we did something like this at Christmas. I wasn't here, so I was really happy about this. If you buy anything from us from midnight just gone to midnight on Saturday, you will still get your normal points, your discount and your postage allowances, okay? So if you get over £35 after your discounts, you get your postage free. We pay it. But we're also going to add up all your orders. So if you place 5 orders between now and midnight on Saturday, we're going to add the value of those up. And then if you spend £50 or over, you'll get an extra 500 points added to your account after the 16th of February, because we've got to do it manually. If you spend over £100, you're going to get £15 worth of points, 1,500. If you spend over £200, you're going to get 3,000, which is worth £30. And if you spend over 300, you'll get 5,000, which is worth £50. So make sure that you're tuning in tonight, 6 till 7:30, our birthday event. Please join us. We're going to have a cracking time. It'll be worth it just for the laughs. I will see you at 6. Have a lovely afternoon. Winner. Thanks, Amber. I knew you'd written it on the board. I saw you'd written it on the board and then completely forgot. The winner of this frame, welcome to our home where love blooms, is Annette Gilbert. Well done, Annette. That will be winging its way to you. That's the rhododendron from Flower of the Month. And speaking of Flower of the Month, crocus tonight. Beautiful. Right, I'll see you in a few hours' time. See you in a bit.